Thank you, Supervisor Lovingood, for your kind introduction. Tremendous job as MC and for your visionary leadership and collaboration with our office. Pastor Ross for the invocation and for hosting us. This is our first ever State of Education address in the high desert, and we are honored that your church leadership has welcomed us onto your campus to share with the community the many positive efforts taking place on behalf of our students. To the students of the patriotic observances, weren't they outstanding? Let's give them another round of applause. We could not be more proud of our science fair winners. And to the students from Sultana High School, weren't they fabulous? Let's give them another round of applause. Welcome to all of you, and thank you for your attendance today. This job cannot be accomplished without the support of some very significant individuals. I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize some of them. Our County Board of Education members. I believe today we have Mr. Hardy Brown here in attendance. I want to once again thank our federal and state elected representatives and county and city officials for your attendance and also for what you do to represent the students and families in San Bernardino County. Another very important group of elected officials are district school board members, our district superintendents, the institution of higher education presidents, chancellors, community college presidents, our association presidents, CTA, CSCA, PTA, and SBPA, and the representatives of the many stakeholder groups that we work with. As current county superintendent, I know the tremendous work our county school staff does on behalf of districts, staff, and students. And thank you for that service. And finally, I want to thank my incredible wife, Barbara, and my wonderful family. Their support and encouragement has given me the strength to continue this important journey. Our leadership and how we live our lives weaves a story to inspire and transform the lives of others. We need to ask ourselves, what am I doing to connect the dots? What am I giving to inspire others? How can I lead, teach, and contribute to make a difference, to transform a life? I've been fortunate to serve in the United States Air Force for 31 years and have had the opportunity to travel to a number of places. Even still, I must say that one of the great fortunes I have found as county superintendent is the rich diversity of our student population in communities across San Bernardino County, and also the passion and dedication that individuals and groups make on behalf of our public schools and students to truly transform lives. It is from this richness and diversity that innovation and collaboration sparks within us, a desire to unite together, to build up our schools and communities into environments where children, families, and businesses thrive, and where together we are inspired to commit to something much greater than ourselves. Just last month, State Superintendent Tom Torlakson released his Blueprint for Great Schools 2.0. The blueprint lays out many of the same priority areas our schools and districts are focusing resources on here in San Bernardino County. Can I say we're ahead of the curve? Absolutely. In San Bernardino County, we're putting vision into action through our strategic plan work at county schools, our collective impact work with the county-wide vision, and district community cabinets, and Cradle to Career as a roadmap for student success. It's exciting to see this work coming to fruition through collective community action or a collective impact approach. Because when education, government, business, nonprofits, and citizens unite together to address complex social issues, powerful things happen and we can make significant progress towards lasting change. Moving further down the Cradle to Career roadmap to success, I'm very excited about a new collaborative effort between the County Schools Office and the County Library System to promote student literacy in our region. This new collaborative with the County Library System will leverage resources and information to support our county-wide literacy goal. The library system's network of 32 branches in the county covers a vast geographic area that is home to more than 540 public schools in the 33 school districts that serve more than 410,000 students. Students throughout the county will now have access to hundreds of thousands of library materials. And we're also promoting a county-wide Vision to Read literacy campaign, which we launched this past Saturday, September 19th, at the Cal State campus in San Bernardino. as part of our county school's annual reading rally. It was a pleasure to join the other partners and educators for the event as students and their families participated to promote literacy. They were the recipients of over 5,000 books donated by the Molina Foundation, and we're on course to distribute more than 50,000 books throughout our county. And as part of our collective impact work, district community cabinets and other stakeholder engagement groups of representatives from various sectors and school districts throughout the county are developing strategies, actions, and success indicators of their own to help achieve the Cradle to Career goal in their respective school communities. Many districts have adopted the countywide vision resolution as well as the Cradle to Career roadmap. And at county schools, this roadmap serves as our guidepost to align our work with our strategic intent, with our mission to serve school districts and communities and to collectively improve educational attainment and quality of life in the entire region. And this is serving as the wellspring for two more exciting collaboratives as part of Collective Impact. It's exciting to note the launch of the Desert Mountain Economic Partnership, which involves education, city, and county government, and private industry in the high desert region in the county. It's the first of its kind effort mobilizing to support education and the economy through a collective impact approach in the region. We appreciate the leadership of Apple Valley Unified Superintendent Tom Hogerman and our committed high desert superintendents to this collaborative effort. The partnership will kick off its first meeting October 27th, and all of our collective efforts will benefit from the new Alignment San Bernardino County portal. The Alignment San Bernardino County portal is designed to connect employers with community organizations and other businesses in the county to mobilize and align community resources to accomplish the Cradle to Career goal. And as we unite in collective impact work countywide, we want to be certain that we have a forum for authentic student work contributing to our progress. Student voice is a powerful method for meaningful student involvement. So for the first time, we convened a group of diverse students from 40 high schools across the county to share perspectives with each other and educators about topics critical to their well-being and in the pursuit of their dreams. During the event, students worked in teams to address topics and issues relevant to them and their fellow students. They then presented their perspectives to their peers and facilitators. Let's hear a quick soundbite from one of our students.
Like every student being involved and being a part of what we have going on here really is beneficial in the long run. I feel like clubs, games, even just after school activities that we do here, when there's more students, it's always better. My involvement personally is just a small part of the impact, but everybody together could be a bigger impact.
Our student advisory panels will meet 3 times over the school year, having the opportunity between the meetings to gain insights from their peers to add valuable context to the conversations. If we truly want to transform the lives of our students to ensure their success, we must listen and hear their thoughts on what makes for powerful learning and connections. We know the state of our health and well-being deeply influences every part of our life, how we work, play, and relate with others, and from early on and throughout our academic career, how we learn. Which is why in San Bernardino County, we are working to strategically coordinate and align integrated health services as part of daily life on the school campus. Dr. Charles E. Bosch of the Campaign for Educational Equity at Columbia University called a renewed focus on health the missing link in school reforms to close the achievement gap. We know that learning and health are interrelated. If students come to school hungry, in need of dental care, emotionally troubled or traumatized, their ability to learn is severely impacted. We owe our students safe and positive social and emotional environments where they feel nurtured, inspired, and educated so learning can flourish. And not only is wellness a critical component to academic achievement in the classroom, it's an essential factor for staff who enrich the educational environment for students. Seeing this as an integral to our mission, County Schools is undertaking a new strategic initiative for the 2015-16 academic year that is centered on improving wellness. The goal of the wellness strategy is to create an environment that nurtures both personal and social wellness for staff and students to help build healthy communities. In supporting the social, emotional, mental, and physical health of all students to minimize barriers to academic success was the focus of this year's 4th Annual Southern Region Student Wellness Conference, which took place in July. More than 500 practitioners from education, government, public safety, social and health services, as well as faith-based, family and community participants gathered for 5 days of intensive sessions in the areas of physical health, counseling, psychological and social services, health and safe school environments, and family and community involvement. The fact that the conference attendance has doubled in the past 3 years is a testament to the recognition and collaboration interconnecting health and school.
I'm pretty blown away by how much fun you can have, that people can show up in like afro wigs, wedges, and crazy costumes, and yet still have such an intense, meaningful experience.
When you have that, like you have young people, their health and their mental wellness is not together, it's just harder for educators to deal with them, you know, in a classroom setting. So we have a way that we can get those issues dealt with collaborative partners. It'll make it that much greater on educators to educate our kids.
One of the many programs highlighted at the Wellness Conference was PBIS, or Positive Behavioral Interventions and Support. PBIS is a proven and proactive strategy for defining, teaching, and supporting student behavior, resulting in academic and social gains in a positive school environment. One of the first things PBIS does is create a huge increase in positive expectations being taught to the benefit of both students and staff, fostering positive, healthy school climates. In San Bernardino County, 44% of our public schools are implementing PBIS to great success. And in the high desert, where PBIS first got its start in Snowline Joint Unified, 14 school districts now have the program in place. Silver Valley Unified, which started PBIS in 2011, showed a drop in office discipline referrals of 540 in the span of just 1 year. And 13 districts in the West End Valley regions of the county have PBIS. The number of school sites has increased the past 3 years from 15 to 128. And recent studies have shown that chronic absenteeism that begins in kindergarten can result in major reading problems by 3rd grade. So local and county SARBs, or school attendance and review boards, are created by school districts and county offices to address the attendance issues and identify and assist students with attendance problems that may be due to chronic illness, truancy, transportation problems, disability, or behavioral health issues. The State Model SARB Award recognizes excellence in community collaboration, measuring and reporting outcomes for chronic absenteeism and overall district attendance. A promising practice worth highlighting is Colton Joint Unified's SARB program. And in Silver Valley, the school district has a unique partnership with the community in Fort Irwin National Training Center. Liaison from the base serves as the district's helping the military families and students acclimate to the school setting and positively promoting regular attendance. Black Rock High School in Morongo Unified School District is another school recognized by the state in 2015. The school was named as a model continuation high school for providing innovative programs and comprehensive services to students who may otherwise be at risk of not graduating. The school stood out because of its senior portfolios, the responsibility the students take on with the self-generated student reporting system, and the positive atmosphere created by students and staff.
They have this plan folder that they do. They give you each class you have, and then in each class you have like certain assignments that you're supposed to do within the six weeks of that credit check. They put it all on you, but they are there like to help you out.
One of the reasons that our school has been selected as a California model school is because we put the students in charge of their own education, and then we support them and do everything that we can to inspire them and to help them reach their goals.
So believing in our students and instilling in them responsibility and commitment inspires them to succeed. And coalescing an entire school community around a complex social and educational issue to create the conditions necessary for student achievement in high levels is the goal of another promising practice. The Task Force study model looks to build a framework of stakeholders representing educators, parents, students, and community members to complete an inquiry-based self-study of school practices. Dr. Dale Marsden and Dr. Keenan Mitchell successfully led the Task Force for African American Student Achievement in the San Bernardino City Unified School District, where the district and community resulted in strengthening the academic achievement of African American students and all student subgroups. So during the 2015-16 academic year, Dr. Mitchell will bring the Task Force study model to county schools. We're excited about the possibility this work holds for us in moving all of our students towards excellence. Now, providing direct support to students in alternative education, special education, and state preschool programs is one of the most critical services provided by the County Office of Education. We have an amazing staff of highly qualified and trained teachers, paraprofessionals, nurses, counselors, psychologists, principals, and other administrative support staff who are specially trained to work with students of exceptional needs. It's hard, noble, and rewarding work. Let me just share a snapshot of some of the work that takes place in county student services programs. Many county schools' special education programs are located on school district campuses throughout the county, so students can share in many of the same experiences as their high school peers. When it comes to prom, however, staff in our student services programs goes all out to make sure the high school prom is a beyond memorable experience for students in our special education programs. One special night each year, staff, families, community volunteers, and students gather for a night of music, dance, food, and fun at the winter prom. Staff at our administrative sites have joined in and donate formal dresses for the girls and suits for the boys, and of course, we crown king and queen. The Building Skills program at High Desert Juvenile Hall and 4 alternative education school sites offers juvenile court schools and at-risk youth an opportunity to learn tangible skills, build a foundation for the future, and explore their interests and aptitudes in the construction industry. The program is a collaboration with county schools and the probation department and was recognized earlier this year with an achievement award by the National Association of Counties. We have long known that if children are worried about where they will be sleeping at night or where they will be eating their next meal, it is difficult for them to focus on, let alone engage in learning. Studies have shown that both homeless and foster students are at risk of dropping out of school. Foster youth students have the lowest graduation of all subgroups of students. And with nearly 37,000 homeless education students and more than 3,000 foster youth in San Bernardino County, we cannot sit idle. This summer, our county school's Children Deserve Success program that serves homeless education students throughout the county delivered close to 6,000 backpacks and school supplies. The program also provides shoes and clothes, tutoring services, bus passes, and sheltering assistance. When a student began attending First Street Community School in Victorville this summer, he needed more than just his books and school supplies. Being homeless, the student named Jay needed the basics: shoes, hygiene products, even clothes. And County School's homeless education program was there to assist, working with county probation and foster youth services to provide emergency clothing and hygiene supplies. His teacher, Carmen Sandoval, noticed immediate change in Jay after he received the support. He began attending school regularly and on time, as well as displayed a positive attitude about school and, more importantly, his life. He's such a great kid. It really has been about him knowing that someone really cares, she said. And the need for such support is great, yet such acts of support can inspire our students to achieve great things. Transitioning to the new local control funding formula and accompanying accountability system has been a major shift for our school districts and is transforming how we fund our school programs and engage our local communities. Through the LCAP process, community stakeholders are sharing a greater role in determining how resources are best used to produce student outcomes at the local level. While helping to achieve the cradle-to-career goal, community cabinets and other stakeholder groups also help schools engage parents and the local community in developing their local control and accountability plan. Our county schools office reviewed and approved the LCAP for all 33 school districts. And the primary areas that emerged from district LCAPs will be the focus for county schools as we are in our second year of LCAP implementation. And with college and career readiness as the driver for our new rigorous state standards, skills such as collaboration, creativity, communication, and critical thinking are core. The standards reflect the relevant knowledge and higher level thinking skills our young people need for post-secondary training and current and future jobs. And while many counties and states are struggling with how to move the needle forward to achieving the standards, in San Bernardino County, schools and districts are learning from national experts and sharing best practices. Our Educational Support Services branch has made it their priority to tailor support and professional development and implementation of the new standards to the needs of our districts. It's all about making knowledge and expertise more discoverable and more accessible. And just released were the results of the California Assessment of Student Performance and Progress, CASP, which monitor how well students perform on the Smarter Balanced assessments. Administered to students statewide last spring, the new assessments require much more of our students than previous multiple choice exams. Students must now think critically, write analytically, and explain how they solve their problems. And having just received the first year of CASP results mid-September, we know there remains work to be done in future assessments, but parents should understand that these are only one set of data used to assess progress of their children. This year's scores are a baseline for measuring progress in future years. Our schools and districts in the county will use these results to guide instruction and will give us a better picture of how well our students are prepared for college and the workforce. The CASP scores will be just one measure of performance as the state moves forward to build a comprehensive accountability system to measure school-wide performance. Other indicators will include high school graduation rates and the number of students completing A through G coursework, two numbers that have been on the increase in San Bernardino County. Yet we still have much work to do. In 2013-14, 78.6% of county students graduated from high school. That's in comparison to 80.4% statewide. About 1 in 3 students, 32.8%, completed their A through G requirements. Statewide, 41.9% of students completed their courses required to enter the CSU or UC system. But more and more career pathways and career technical education courses are earning the designation to meet the A through G requirements. We're preparing our students for whatever path they pursue beyond high school graduation, which is why ROP and career technical education are alive and well in San Bernardino County. Regional occupational program students in San Bernardino County saw an 85% placement into post-secondary education and training, employment, and the military following high school in 2015. Annually, county schools ROP honors distinguished ROP students for outstanding performance in their industry sector. This year, 15 students were selected from the top 50 nominated by area high schools. Rim of the World student Kaitlyn Flores captured top honors in the public services industry sector category. Kaitlyn plans to follow in her father's footsteps as a firefighter after serving in the United States Army.
This class prepares us for these careers by teaching us fire terminology, hoses, SCBAs, fire behavior, wildland behavior, tactics and strategies, physical fitness, and we also become certified in CPR and first aid.
Before this class, I was unsure about my future, but with the help of my teacher, Mr. Ward, and ROP, I found the confidence which I never had before to conquer my fears and any obstacles in my path. Ladies, do not be afraid to enroll in an ROP class. I was nervous to be involved in a class that was primarily made up of males, but it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. This class has turned me into a strong, confident leader. We are the next generation of firefighting.
With students like Kaitlyn, we are in good hands. And we also continue to promote and support AVID, advancement via individual determination, because AVID works. AVID graduates consistently outperform their peers by multiple measures. In San Bernardino County for 2014-15, 96% of AVID students graduated having met A through G requirements. And also, AVID students stay enrolled in college at rates that outpace other programs. 87% of AVID grads enroll in a second year of college, compared to 77% of non-AVID students. Silverado High School graduate Chandler Brown credits his involvement in the after-school Millionaire Minds Kids program in Victorville for piquing his interest in environmental engineering. After being accepted by more than 7 of the top colleges in the country, Chandler selected Harvard to pursue his undergraduate degree. Ultimately, he wants to improve water purification systems for developing countries. Delores Williams is the founder of Millionaire Mind Kids, a nonprofit created to bolster STEM learning in the high desert among underserved youth and to create a culture where it's cool to be smart. Here's what Delores had to say about the program.
We started a nonprofit organization. The beginning of that was really started in our home to self-empower our own grandchildren, to teach them they were not their behavior. The truth about them was their essence was whole, perfect, and complete, and their behavior could be modified. Since 2005, we've served about 3,000 youth here in the high desert. Now we've just recently rolled out a new scholarship academy, and our commitment this year is to help 10 high school students get into college with a full scholarship.
Chandler graduated along with more than 26,000 seniors in San Bernardino County's class of 2015. And throughout May and June, I had the opportunity to attend a number of their high school graduations. And the memories I will take with me are the moments when I would see the smiles on students' faces as they walked across the stage. They remind me of our mission to transform lives through education and of our shared vision in San Bernardino County to see all children succeed. And as each student crossed the stage, I wondered, what will you do the day after graduation? In fact, I wish I could have asked each of those students the day they started kindergarten, in first grade, in second grade, what will you do the day after graduation? I know how many of our families and schools begin instilling in their children and students early on the importance of education and the goal of going to college or entering a career. For students that attend Serrano High School and Snowline Joint Unified, and students that attend San Bernardino High School and San Bernardino City Unified feeder schools, the expectations that they will attend college is set at kindergarten. At Serrano, each kindergartner is matched with a member of the senior class for their graduation ceremonies. The kindergartners are given a t-shirt with the year of the graduating class on it. Last year, 500 kindergartners each received a t-shirt that said, Class of 2027. And I attended San Bernardino High School's graduation ceremony, and it was the kindergarten class that led the procession. School principal told me we want the students to know at the beginning of their educational career that they will graduate as cardinals. You know, the expectations that we set early on for our children matter. Every interaction matters. That is how we lead to inspire. Every child in every school in our county deserves to be safe, healthy, engaged in learning, supported and inspired, going to college, landing a great job. These are the hopes and dreams to which all of our students should have the opportunity to aspire. This is what we can and should expect of them and of ourselves. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a wonderful day, and we are excited about this next school year. Thank you.